standings. Ahmed Fazli Sham completes the first row. A wild card, Wahyu Nugraha and Richard Taroa are on the second row alongside Florianus. Helmi Azman, Hazik Farus and Sasitaran Sumakaran make up the front three rows of the grid. The championship leader, Izzat Zaidi, is down on the fifth row of the grid. We'll come to him in a moment. Nur Isman Ismail starts on 10. Najrul is at 11. Adib Rosley 12. Irfan and Izzat Zaidi, the championship leader. Shah Carol Hisham with Fariz Affairs and Cao Vietnam from Vietnam complete the 17 riders. So underbone 130cc's, we've seen all him. You've got Amrul Arif Musa and, as you mentioned, Ahmed Fazli Sham. They're both Malaysians, the Honda of Amrul Arif and the Yamaha of Ahmed Fazli Sham. Second row, Wahyu Nugraha, Richard Taroa and Florianus, all from Indonesia. Once the flags disappear, the red lights will come on and we'll be underway. Race number one of the underbone 130cc's. 10 laps of the track, and we've got a fairly decent start from Amrul Arif Musa in the centre as they come into this first right-hand corner. Wahyu Aji Chilaksana has actually taken the lead. It's a relatively flat track, but this is the one little area where there is a slight bit of undulation. And Wahyu Aji has got off to a decent start. Clean start.
Yeah, I mean, this race normally all the underbones will get it clean because the speed is not so fast. So definitely all the riders will group in later, and I mean, further down later they will all group up again.
Trailing a little bit at the moment is the Vietnamese Cao Vietnam, who's making his debut in the underbone 130s. At the moment it's a bit of a procession. They will group together as you suggest, although...
Yeah, I think I'm looking at it, Wahyu is trying to pull away and this first lap, if he managed to pull away, the gap get a bit bigger, I think he will manage to pull it. It depends on the second group and see how it goes.
Wahyu Nugraha has made a little move as well, so it's an Indonesia 1-2. And chasing them, Ahmed Fazli Sham, Amrul Arif Musa, who looked to get off to a clean start, but looks to have been being dropped, and right to the tail end, I think that is Cao Vietnam.
Cao Vietnam, yes.
Coming into the sharp right-hand corner.
So now it's all up to like teamwork. Now they're having a there. So it's up to the teamwork to how they're gonna manage to let Wahyu to really let him get away and lead the pack.
It looks a very bumpy circuit at the moment. There'll be Izzat Zaidi on 69 points, leads the way. Amrul Arif on 57, Wahyu Aji on 56. Then a whole clutch of riders on around about the 40-point mark. But Amrul Arif Musa is leading the way, and I'm looking further down to... Well, the riders have been here since Thursday, so they've had opportunities to get on the track in 3 practices and, of course, qualifying. But even so, it does take a little bit of time to get used to the contours and the bumps and the right lines to take.
Yeah, I mean, they have been doing some resurface on this track a couple of weeks ago.
We'll have a little check on that.
Yeah, looks like Fazli. Yeah, it's Fazli. It's Fazli Sham.
Ahmed Fazli Sham goes out. Wahyu Nugraha leads, but there's barely, well, less than a second.
To dash, all will come again on the last 2 laps or the last lap.
Helmi Azman has joined that little group, and Amrul Arif Musa barges his way into the front. And now we're getting to the business end of things. Najrul Izzat from Irfan Rosnizam, Shah Khairul, Wahyu Nugraha in 4th, Helmi Azman, Sasi Taran, Amrul Arif Musa, Nur Isman Ismail, Wahyu Aji is indeed 9th, and Izzat could make things very interesting.
Yeah, they might leave some oil on the track, but I don't know whether the marshal's going to check the track, but anyway, it's going to be interesting is to see the whole of them bunch up, 9 of them there in the front group.
Irfan Rosnizam had the lead. Najrul Izzat is there, Helmi Azman. So all the big names are missing from that front group, but then look at how much it is bunched together. Literally 7 bikes across as they go round the back of the main grandstand. 4 going abreast, and there's very, very little room for Najrul Izzat and Helmi Azman, bike 55. Gosh, this is building up to a fine finale.
Yeah, I think Izzat is right in front now. I think Izzat is leading now.
Oh, and again slamming on the brakes. That was Wahyu Aji. Any one from, well, you've got 7 or 8 in that little group.
Okay, this is the most important part, you know, where you want to be the last lap here. The third position or second position is a very good chance to win the race.
Wahyu Nugraha is trying his best just to pull a little bit.
Yeah, managed to pull a little bit there. I think there's oil on the track. There's the flag.
The flag was there, but they're now coming right down onto the very, very last corner and cautiously through onto the main straight. It's now a sprint for the line. Who has got the slipstream to come out and take the victory? I can tell you it is going to be Helmi Azman from Wahyu Nugraha, Amrul Arif Musa, Izzat Zaidi, the championship leader, 4th, Sasi Tiram 5th, Irfan Rosnizam 6th, Nazrul Izzat and Shah Cairo complete the top 8. But this was, it wasn't a last 2-lap sprint, it was a last sprint, a last lap sprint.
Like I say, the second rider or the third rider always have a good chance to win here in this track, especially the slipstream to come to the checker flag. So there you can see from second just now, Mohamed Helmi overtake Wahyu on the sprint to the checker flag just now.
Well, Helmi Azman, this is his first ride of the season, and he's picked up maximum points on race number 1, and he did it pretty well actually, didn't he? He was cautious for the first 5 laps, was in the leading group for the next 9, and then set himself exactly as you said, McCain,
exactly
in second place.
Yeah, second place. That's the best place to really get a win here.
Well, now the celebrations, but our camera's very much focused on the race winner, and it's a Malaysia 1-3-4-5-6. They'll be delighted that only Wahyu Nugraha has interjected, and Izzat Zaidi, having been a long way down, is in 4th place. We can't obviously confirm those results because they are under investigation. Did you see anything untoward?
No, not really. I didn't see anything.
The unofficial results at the moment from Sentul race number 1, Helmi Azman in a time of 1945.426. Wahyu Nugraha on debut, Amrul Arif Musa, Izzat Zaidi, good results for them. Second and first in the championship respectively. Sasi Taran completing the top 5. Cao Vietnam in 11th, and Fariz Afayez, well, he only completed 7 laps, added Rosley. In fact, there's quite a fair